crazy right now, but what I did is I set my hair in pin curls and I just waited for them to dry. You can also do the look with a curling iron or even a flat iron to do the curls, or hot rollers, but the curls won't be as tight and the hold won't be quite as good. So I do suggest pin curls and actually sleeping them all night if you can. Otherwise, just don't put your hair in pin curls as wet as you normally would, and just use a touch of hair gel or hair putty at the very ends of the hair and wait for them to dry. So anyway, let's go ahead and start by taking the curls out. Okay, I'm ready to start brushing out the curls. I do have a center part which you can leave that way, but even when I part my hair on the side, I initially start with my hair parted in the center. The reason why is because when I do eventually part it on the side, it creates quite a bit of volume. So first I'm going to go ahead and just start brushing out these curls very gently by brushing out on the top layer first. And then once I start to do the curling method of curling it under, then I'm going to start brushing underneath the hair. And just start from the ends up and then carefully work through. And then I just like to just take a random section and start curling the hair towards my face while brushing it out just slightly. And then just in a winding motion, start to make the curl. And then you're just going to continue to do that, and you're just going to do it again and again and again until you have the desired shape. Do this all around your hair. And I try to leave the very front sections up by my face for last, because you don't want to damage their curl too much, or they start to come down here too low when you want to keep the curl up towards by your ears or even your eye level. I'm going to go ahead and, before I'm finished making the shape, part my hair on the side and just pull it over and then blend it in with the rest of the curls and use the curling brush to correct its shape again. And the more you brush the hair, the longer your hair will be and not so tight curls. So just keep that in mind, and that's why you want to mess with the front section less than the back section. Once you have your Pageboy style pretty much the way you want it, go ahead and start working on your bangs. And what I do with the clamp up, I carefully put my hair on the barrel of the hot iron and then just push it the opposite direction of the hair so that it creates lift, and then just pull that out. And then I do it a little further down just so it'll create a dip, and release that. And then at the very ends of the hair, just kind of pull the hot iron down so it'll create a curl back into what you've created. And then I'm just going to brush that out so there's a nice even shape. You might want to go back through there and brush it out some more. You do want the back to hang lower than the side, so just keep that in mind. And there it is, the 1940s Pageboy hairstyle. It really is quite simple. You just have to have patience and continually curl under. It does have a tendency to stay really high up and curl too much if you use too much hair gel or hair putty. So it's almost better just to leave it in wet and let it dry that way. If you do use hair putty or hair gel, just use it at the very ends, and this will keep the very inside of the curl nice and tight, but you really don't need much of it through here, and it causes it to be sticky anyway. If you use hairspray, use it as a final touch, because it causes the hair to be hard to comb through if you use hairspray before that point. It's also great with any sort of flower or hair accessory or even a comb to bring up the curl. Thank you for watching, and until next time, this is Aya. If your Pageboy hairstyle doesn't come out right and the curl's misshapen, you can still get good use out of the hairstyle. I suggest one of these snoods. It's a 1940s style hairnet, and you can get them at local beauty salons or hair accessory sections, or you can order them online via eBay or Etsy.com. So what you do is you just drape it behind your head and kind of let your curls fall into it. And then just push up all your hair into it. And you don't want it too far on your hairline, so make sure it's draping towards the back. I happen to really love these hairnets or snood because they're great with victory rolls or any type of 40s hairstyle. And then all you do is just pin it in place and try to make sure that and there you have it. Still a great 40s hairstyle, but just in case you messed up a little, it's an easy fix.